Hello to all my favorite Jedi, Padawan, and just Star Wars fans in general. We got a lot of Star Wars animation stuff announced recently that I want to talk about for the upcoming slate of Star Wars animation. Let's go. Starting off with this upcoming series, Tales of the Underworld, which officially releases May 4th, May the 4th, but May 4th, 2025. Nika Futterman is going to be reprising her role as the iconic and legendary Asajj Ventress, something that I've always enjoyed. I've always enjoyed Asajj's presence in Star Wars, in particular in the Clone Wars, and of course coming back from Bad Batch, so I'm looking forward to seeing her on my screen again. And we also have Corey Burton coming back to voice the iconic Cad Bane, something that I'm always looking forward to see. I'm 100% looking forward to Tales of the Underworld. Something that I always have loved about just different Star Wars stories is seeing how various different events have impacted characters that we might be previously unaware of or looked aside from. And that's one of the things that I loved about Asajj Ventress and Cad Bane. I'm looking forward to hearing these actors voice these incredible characters again, and also just looking forward to what the storytelling is going to be about this time. So I'm super thrilled about this. Moving on, we also have a new upcoming animated series. I'm reading my notes here just to make sure. It's coming in 2026, and I can't wait. This upcoming animated series is going to be navigating the events of Maul's life before Star Wars Rebels, which, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Star Wars Rebels, obviously Maul dies. Looking forward to this. It also makes me do wonder, are we going to see her appearance again in the animated Star Wars series? I know she has a lot of comic appearances, so if we get to see her, listen, I would be going crazy. And I don't know, this adds to Maul's lore. I think that would be really cool. And Sam Witwer is going to be reprising his role as the iconic Maul. So I think this series, if they do it correctly, like, don't let us down, Disney, don't let us down, Star Wars, but I think this is going to be a good animated series. Now, Star Wars Visions is also going to be making a new appearance with the season 3, which I think this is one of the better upcoming animated projects outside of something that Dave Filoni usually produces. The reason why I say this is because I think Star Wars Visions, again, I've always been a fan of just, random different, I guess the idea that everyone can be a Jedi or Sith, or just everyone can be involved in the Star Wars universe. And I really like that these are just, these random different, not necessarily continuations, but just stories that we can see, and sort of how the overarching, Star Wars universe really impacts everyone and every character. So I always have loved Star Wars Visions. Also, some of my favorite episodes are going to be getting sequels, like The Duel. The Village Bride is my number 1 episode from Star Wars Visions. This is also, I heard, going to be getting a sequel from the ceremony, so And The Ninth Jedi is also going to be getting a new sequel, which, this is another really excellent episode, so I'm not mad about that either. Also, in addition to there being a Ninth Jedi sequel for Vision Season 3, they're also going to be having a long-form Ninth Jedi series on Star Wars on Disney Plus in 2026, which is something that is going to be incredible. And then, of course, lastly, so Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy is coming soon, I believe this year, which I'm not too stoked about this. I do like Lego Star Wars. I do like the video games, but I feel like this might be for kids, but I'm still going to watch it because it's Star Wars. Ashley Eckstein is going to be playing, it says, Briquette's Ahsoka, so I'm not upset about that. I mean, she literally is Ahsoka. No shade to Rosario, but this woman, paved the way. She is Snips herself. Ahsoka would not be as popular as she is without Ashley's incredible voice work, so I'm probably going to watch just to see this queen. And lastly, Ben Schwartz is going to be playing the character Jackson in this upcoming Lego series, so not too mad about that. He's also a really incredible voice actor. Now, these are all upcoming Star Wars animation that's coming up in the next couple of years. This is not everything that we know that's going to come soon, but just some of the stuff that's upcoming and will be out in the next 1 to 2 years, and some even coming this year. So I'm looking forward to this. I have always been it's not that I don't like live action Star Wars anymore, but I've always been a Star Wars animation girly because I feel like in animation as a medium, you can never be too limited. Animation, I feel like when I see stuff in live action, I always think about what could this look like if it was animated. And I've always felt that Star Wars was better in some instances on animated. For example, The Clone Wars is freaking legendary. Thank you, Dave Filoni. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing this upcoming Star Wars animation. I really just enjoy the nature of animation, and animation as a medium in general is just really beautiful. And I think incredible stories can be told to people of all ages, not just kids, through animation. And look, I love Ahsoka so much. My favorite Star Wars characters are animated characters, outside of Padme, obviously, but So yeah. Now, my fellow Star Wars fans, I want to leave this discussion up to you guys. How do you guys feel about the upcoming Star Wars animated stuff? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next nerdy pop culture updates video. And lastly, if you stayed to the end, thank you so much. Make sure you follow me so you become an informed lucky charm. Bye!